Hey everyone, it's Desiree, and thank you for coming back for day 2 of my Spellbinders week. Today I'm going to be featuring the embossing folder kit of the month, and this one is called Tiled Hearts. Very simple hearts with beautiful motifs inside. Embossing folders can give you a quick background, but also a background that has texture, dimension, and interest. They are at a wonderful price point. And you can do so much with them. You just don't have to have a rectangle that goes in there. You can use them for many projects. What I've chosen to do, we're going to make another 5x7 card. And this panel here is cut to 4x6. And I'm going to be inking around the edges. As you can see, I'm already inking around the edges. And I chose an aqua color. And I'm just using my blending brush to go around. Now I'm doing all of this before I set it into my embossing folder. And you certainly can do that. Now remember, this is not the 3D embossing folder. But I do think that Spellbinders embossing folders give just as much wonderful detail and embellishment to the front of your cards. Once that panel is done, I'm not going to wait for it to dry. Just going to put it in the center of the embossing folder. And we're going to run that through my Spellbinders Platinum 6. Now I'm using the platform system, and what's great with this system is it tells you that you need A, B, your embossing, and C, one of the cutting plates. And that's how you would run that through. I'm going to add just a little bit of white pigment ink to the center, not touching the outside. Just wanted to put that towards the center so I could add a highlight to that piece. I'm going to add some fun foam. I wanted to prop this up because, again, this is going to go directly onto our 5x7 card base. So I take that fun foam rectangle that I have, and I'm going to trim that down. And I'm going to use my U-line 2-inch double-sided film tape. This is wonderfully strong, not forgiving at all when it touches paper. But it is my double-sided tape of choice. And again, it depends upon what I'm doing. So if I've used a lot of water, if I've heat embossed, if there's a lot of texture from an embossing folder when I'm adding fun foam to the backs of my panels to add height or dimension, that is when I will use that tape. I will use it for my scrapbook albums when I construct those. But other double-sided tapes are just as good. I just look for that extra security in strength. I'm going to add the sentiment down to the bottom corner, right-hand corner of our card base, and I've layered up some twine, and you all get to see how real the struggle is for me to tie a bow. I'm just saying. This is not one of my fortes. This is not one of the things that I strive with. It's amazing. It is amazing. We all have to have that one thing. Well, okay, I have that just a couple things that are just like, very frustrating. Bow is definitely top. It is number one for me. I'm going to trim off the edges, and then we're going to attach that right there to the center bow, which is just above to the sentiment. And that is our card today, featuring the embossing folder kit of the month from Spellbinders called Tiled Hearts. And as always, I do hope you enjoyed today's project featuring these products. They will be listed down below in the video description if you want to check them out, along with the gallery for Spellbinders so that you can see so many other artists and be inspired by them. If you have any questions, make sure you leave those down below as well, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't yet, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, so don't forget to do that. Hit that thumbs up, and by all means, don't forget to ring the bell so that you're notified when the next video is live and ready for you to watch. Always enjoy the process. Have fun creating your art. There is no stress. There is no frustration. There is no comparison. You are creating your art, and it is beautiful and wonderful. Always believe that. But remember what's most important for me still. Always be creative, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow.